How did you learn to speak? I mean, you can maybe speak a language or two. How did you learn that? Well, if you were a child, you just absorbed it, right? You simply, through osmosis, by the environment you're in, you learned the language, the words, and even the intonations and the tone that you incorporate. That could be a clear indication of where you were born, the culture you were born into, even socioeconomic background and other factors. So learning to communicate was not done in a conscious, studied way. It was done through osmosis. Now you get to the workplace. How do you learn how to speak in a workplace environment? How does someone stand on a stage and be able to hold an audience while someone else struggles? Why can someone command and drive a meeting very effectively whilst another can just try and manage chaos around them? So learning how to communicate is a fundamental requirement of anyone who's going to be effective. But communication in the workplace is a skill you can learn. I was recently having an opportunity to work with a senior executive who's now been promoted to a CEO role. So this has been his ambition his whole life, was to be a CEO. He's made it. Now his anxiety is that he's not going to be taken seriously by his industry colleagues. He's young. He doesn't feel like he's earned the right yet. And he's fearful that when he goes into these meetings and he goes into industry events, that he'll be seen as the small player, the pawn on the table. And I said, what causes that? He goes, oh, I'm a bad communicator. I'm really nervous when I present. And I said, okay, now you've got to learn how. You've got to learn how to walk onto a stage and command. When you speak, people need to lean in and listen to what you have to say. These are the skills you're going to have to learn, because your business now, what you've accomplished in your career thus far, demonstrates enormous capability, great competence. But now you need to communicate in a way that inspires people. Yeah, learning a skill is hard work. Communication is fundamental to success. This is something we can develop every single day. Boring presentations, useless meetings, you've been to many of them. It doesn't have to be this way.